Due to the evolution of agriculture, these are rare to see across Saskatchewan, but the Sukinen Ship Pioneer and Museum is celebrating what life was like when grain elevators were in almost every small community.
1913, farms started to produce more, and there was a need for marketing our grain. And of course, Saskatchewan is a landlocked province, and the only way they could collect the grain is by building elevators.
There are 463 wooden elevators in Saskatchewan, and the Mauer elevator, which was saved and brought here in 2007, will become an educational focal point for future generations, so they know and understand Saskatchewan's agricultural history.
This is a typical wood crib elevator where farmers brought their grain to the elevator and they either received a check or a voucher.
Reenactments of what it would have been like for farmers to get their grain to the elevators by horse were shown.
Most of the people who brought grain probably brought them with a team of horses and a grain tank or a grain wagon. That's before my time. I mean, I'm a little old, but not quite that old, okay?
And by the 1930s, most farmers were transporting their grain by truck.
We're still good farming, but a little bit less, and we're going to be bringing a truck and a man and a wife, members of our museum.
Grain elevators were typically used to buy and sell grain, but from what we heard here today, they were also used to help navigate.
And the pilots got disoriented, didn't know where they were. The tower could say, well, see that grain elevator? What the hell's a grain elevator? Well, it looks like a house that the Jolly Green Giant would live in. Fly by and look at the name on the side, and then they could give them directions to get back to the airfield.
So whether it was used for a navigational tool or as its intended purpose of selling grain, these wooden structures will always be a reminder of what life was like in the old Saskatchewan. Alina Perot, CTV News, just outside of Moose Jaw.